Hi, everybody. My name's Sam Bowles. Today we're going to be talking about airplanes, what inspired them, the history of airplanes, current day airplanes, and what could be in the future. So, to start out by talking about the inspiration of airplanes, let's think about if we showed someone that's never seen an airplane, what would they more than likely describe it as? Giant metal bird, right? So, um, as we all know, airplanes were obviously inspired by birds. The wings don't flap the same. Luckily, it'd be kind of a rough ride, but the principles are the same. We'll talk about Bernoulli's principle here in a little bit. To start out, one of the first things that led to airplanes is the kite, which was made in China in 1000 BCE. And then a little bit later, Da Vinci designed flying machines, and soon after, people started creating gliders. And then the principle for all of these things to work would be Bernoulli's principle, which was established in 1738. This principle states that in order to fly, the wing needs to be able to split the air so that the air can move faster over top of the wing than underneath, so that the slower air underneath of the wing can create some lift so that the wing will be able to fly. And then to skip ahead, some other people that definitely were able to take advantage of this were the Wright brothers. Uh, when they were making their airplanes, one of the biggest obstacles that they ran into was trying to stay as light as they can, which primarily the issue was with the motors. Um, they had to find a motor that was light enough that could still put out enough power to create that speed to push enough air underneath the wing to create that lift. A little bit later in 1969, the first commercial supersonic plane had its first successful flight, and also in 1969, mankind was able to take its first steps on the moon. Uh, 1 year later, the Boeing 747 had its first successful flight. Um, Years later, in 2019, the first electric plane flew. Um, in 2020, Jeff Bezos flew to space on what soon could be a commercial trip for everybody. In 2022, also, the flying car was developed, and it's not available for everybody right now, but should be soon. Um, Also, the James Webb Telescope was launched in 2022, showing us beautiful pictures of the galaxy. I'm sure you guys have seen it, and none of these things would have been possible without airplane. Okay, so now that we've talked about the past, present, and possible future of airplanes, let's talk about some of the applications that we use today. So, we look at some of the applications today, we see that planes are involved in just about everything, really, from commercial flights to cross country to continental deliveries, uh, to military operations and space flight, even more than that. It's really cool to see. I know we've all probably seen the Top Gun movies, really good movies. Some of my favorite planes are military planes. They're just so cool to watch, the maneuvers that they do and things that they're capable of, like the F 22 and F 35. Really cool planes. Okay, so to wrap up today, um, the plane has changed so much in the time it was invented to today. You look at the past 100 years and see all the advancements that we've had, from just seeing the Wright brothers in 1903, just developing the first airplane and having their first successful flight, to in 1930 the jet engine being made, and 1947 mankind breaking the sound barrier for the first time. And then they were able to develop commercial jets, and take people places much, much faster. And then after that, they were able to develop spacecraft so they could go into outer space, explore our universe, and soon they'll be able to do more than that. They'll be able to make planes faster. They're going to be able to make spacecraft faster and much more efficient so that we can go explore more and more of our universe. I think that's going to be really cool. Well, thank you for listening to me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.